Mhm.
If you are inhaling a blend,
Mhm.
say one oil like ylang ylang overwhelms the others. So, and you're only smelling ylang ylang, does the olfactory bulb, does the brain register the other smells that's in the blend, even though
Because you're inhaling, and even though like it's registering that you're only smelling one particular thing,
Mhm.
there's still little nuances that are also impacting it. You have the energy of it, and then you also have the chemistry of it. So as you're inhaling, you have the olfactory response. You also have the component of getting the chemistry of those plants, because as they evaporate into the air and you're inhaling them, how you're getting the scent is molecules hitting your nasal cavity and then hitting your respiratory tract and then eventually hitting your lungs. And so when blood passes through this tissue, it's being infused into the blood, and then you're also pulling in the energy of it. And so on a lot of different levels, you're getting it. You're getting the shift with the olfactory component. You're getting the chemistry getting into your blood, and then you're getting the energetic component.
Okay. So would you say the same if, for instance, you have clogged sinuses, so you can't smell it very well?
Yeah,
Would
still
it be
works.
still the same?
Yeah, still
Okay.
works. Yeah,
Okay.
you're just not, and clogged sinuses. Rosemary verbena is very good for undoing the clogged sinuses. Both inhaled and a couple drops internally. It reduces the inflammation and things. Basil is very good for that as well. And basil will help restore that sense of smell. If, sometimes with chronic sinus issues, you lose that sense of smell. Basil will help you get it back.
What about eucalyptus? That's the one that
Eucalyptus will open up the nasal passages and help break down some of the mucus. It doesn't reduce inflammation in the mucous membranes quite as well as like rosemary or basil, but it definitely opens up the lungs, and it does help break down some of the mucus up in the nasal passages. Sometimes eucalyptus globulus can be a little too much for some people, and so eucalyptus radiata or polybroct is a little bit softer. I tend to use eucalyptus radiata in this area because it's a little bit better for those mucous membranes up there and has a little bit stronger antibacterial effect on those areas. So if there is a little bit of bacterial growth, eucalyptus will reduce it, but radiata seems to work a little bit better in the nasal cavity.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much.
You're so welcome.